A warning for parents tonight after a man in Fresno was caught trying to lure who he believed was a 13-year-old girl.
And those online advocates go by the name of Schlep.
Is there some sort of way I don't want to go to jail?
Sophie is a regular girl. She goes to school, lives in a loving home, and is surrounded by friends and family who care very much about her. There is nothing unusual about her life. Like most kids her age, she spends a lot of time online. Her parents didn't grow up with the internet, so they don't fully understand what's out there. Sophie loves gaming. Her favorite, of course, is Roblox, a platform another student at her school introduced her to. For about a year, she plays some of the most popular games. Everything is just normal. It's typical. Then one day, while scrolling TikTok, she sees an ad. I can't show you what this ad is, but it is promoting something called the Roblox condo community. It is hands down the darkest corner of the platform, dedicated to creating and experiencing some of the most hyper-realistic, inappropriate games. Sophie, being a young girl, joins out of curiosity. One of the main reasons is because it's a platform she's already on, and she started using this platform because Roblox recommended it to her. Not only that, Roblox is even partnered with this site. What could possibly go wrong? Sophie joins the server. She sends a single message and is immediately contacted by someone with bad intentions, and by the end of it, she ends up being exploited. What I just told you isn't some made-up story. It's based on a real email I got from one of you guys. The only part that isn't true is the name. Sophie. Sophie is actually a decoy account we run in this community, and the amount of depraved things that this account has seen, it's immense, and it all makes you question why Roblox would want anything to do with a platform that enables this type of behavior. The reason why I named her Sophie is because I want you to realize that while she might not be real, her story mirrors the exact reality for so many victims. And what you're about to see, if it wasn't us, could have very well been a real person.
Hey, looking to get freaky by any chance?
How old are you?
20.
Oh, really? I don't know if you're gonna want to talk to me, though.
Why's that?
I'm younger.
How much younger are we talking?
I turn in a few months. If you're not okay with that, I understand.
Oh, well, I'm okay with it if you're okay with sucking my dick. Would you suck an older man's cock?
Of course. Oh my god, that's hot. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from the West Coast.
I live in SoCal.
I live in Central Cali in a town called Madera.
Really? My grandparents lived there. What the...
Maybe we could meet when you come by. Fool around.
We are only 35 messages into this conversation, and so far, he has gone ahead and floated the idea of meeting up with this decoy, and has sent an explicit photo of himself.
Do you think I can see a picture of you so I know who to look out for? Oh my god, is that actually you? You're so cute. I feel embarrassed, lol.
Can I see you?
After he sent this picture, something in my gut just told me this is probably not him. I don't know why. I mean, it looks kind of like a normal photo, but it just screamed fake to me for some reason. And well, you could probably guess why, but that's for later.
I'm going to my grandma's this week.
Are you actually a real girl?
Yeah, I can call on a little.
Sure, of course. Sorry, but I'm still in awe. Are you actually in which you want to have sex?
Yeah, I am. And we could. Sounds fun.
I mean, it is a young age to lose it, but I lost mine young too.
That single detail is going to be very important for later on. Remember that. After this, he made our decoy send a voice message to prove that we were real.
I'm Sophie. See? I'm real.
You sound so cute. So you are real. Okay, let me add you on my main account.
This account he made us add, something sickening stood out right away. His profile picture. It was one of the most sadistic, vile, evil people in modern US history. And if that's any indication, we have just scratched the surface on who this guy was. Since this guy was really looking to meet, we started by gathering some intelligence on him, so we could figure out who this guy really was behind the screen.
What's your name?
My name is Marco.
The name he gave was fake, but it was something he actually went by, making it a pretty key piece of information.
Could I have your number so I can text you?
Sure, it's 934.
With just those two pieces of information, we found his LinkedIn. From there, everything unraveled. His name, Manuel, his family, his job. He didn't actually have a job because he quit his last job. We had nearly mapped out his entire life in actual minutes. There was a few little bits of small information we needed to confirm, like for instance, what he sounded like. So I had one of my female decoys call him. Little did any of us know what we were about to hear.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I didn't know what to expect.
I was about to say the same thing.
Well, I don't know. Well, hello. What did you want to talk about?
I just honestly want to make sure you're a real too.
Oh, I get you. I thought you were like a police officer. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get trolled. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna officers are all around me. Damn. So you're real. Is this a long troll? Am I getting trolled?
No.
Well, now we know. Now we both know we're real.
Are you a police officer?
What would I arrest you for? I'm the one looking for. I might have to arrest you.
Oh.
Go ahead.
For what?
For being too cute. Nah, I'm kidding.
I was wondering because you want to add each other on Roblox?
I'll add you. Yeah. I'll send you my username, and then you can just send me yours.
Okay.
Don't make fun of my name. I was 13. I was like 12 when I made it, so.
Okay.
I've been playing since I was like 12. Yeah, pretty old. That's 3/4 of your life, dude.
My mom's yelling at me right now to get going, so I have to go.
That's okay. Well, I hope you have a good dinner. Over.
Alright, I'll see you. Let's talk later.
Alright, I'll talk to you later then. Bye-bye.
This is one of the most incriminating calls I've ever seen with a Roblox predator. I'm gonna systematically show you why. He states, I thought you would be a police officer. Not only does it show he knows he can get in trouble for what he's doing, but it also shows that he knows what he's doing is wrong. He mentions multiple times how he thinks he's gonna get trolled. And officers all around me? That's not a joke. What he is quite literally telling us is his worst fears as he fishes for reassurance to make sure it's not a sting. But the second he thinks the coast is clear, the mask totally slips. He blurts out why he's doing what he's doing. Because I'm trying to have... In one breath, he shows he knows it's illegal. He's scared of getting caught, and he's still willing to do it. What do you even call this, other than a confession? Because that's how it reads. At this point, I had officially heard enough. He said everything that I felt a cop needed to hear and see. We literally had all this dude's info, so I gave it to the man, the myth, the legend, JiDion, who has told me that if I find any Roblox predators to pass it along to him, as he's willing to fly anywhere in the United States to catch them. And what do you know? JiDion was in the middle of a predator catching marathon, one after another, live on Twitch, city to city, all across the United States. The final stop? California. We had this guy perfectly lined up. Everything looked solid. The predator was eager. JiDion was getting close. And then the day before this was supposed to go down, the predator kind of got cold feet and hesitated. I didn't want to take the risk on that. We decided it was probably best if we held off this until a future date, as JiDion also had guys that he was planning to catch down there. Little did I know how long it would take. Days turned into weeks, and every message this guy sent pushed things further off the rails. It was getting to a point where it wasn't just gross. They were the most disturbing messages I have ever seen from any predator ever. Full-blown admissions, intent, the exact reasons why he was doing it. He was getting off on the power dynamic of it. Truly some of the most sickening, degenerate stuff I had ever read. And then there was his crazy profile picture as mentioned. One of the most evil people in modern history. Then he switched it out for another evil person and another. Each one was worse than the last. At a point, I genuinely started to wonder if this dude was a full-on psychopath. Then it escalated. He started targeting other decoy accounts that we were running. First one, then two. We didn't even realize he was targeting one of our decoys until he mentioned the same city he lived in. This guy wasn't just a one-off. He was actively prowling the entire Roblox condo scene for younger people, and he most likely was talking to them. We knew how serious this was. We needed to act fast, and guess what? That day had finally come. JiDion's ready to fly out to catch him. I can't be there in person, but I'm gonna set things up virtually. Everything's in place. The Predator is fiending to meet this decoy. And then my entire apartment floods. I still haven't been paid back for that, by the way, for my apartment. It was a total disaster, and after weeks of buildup, the catch fell apart at the last second once again. I was crushed, especially knowing how dangerous this person was, and especially knowing that this guy was creating victims by the day. And the thoughts came in. It's been months now. Am I wasting my time? Are we ever gonna get this guy in real life? Can we truly stop this abuser?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Well, I don't really. I haven't played Roblox in like a long time, so what would you want to play?
Maybe like start off with something like basic, like natural disasters.
I'd be down. Dude, I'm so nervous.
Me too.
But again, as I was saying, I could probably find a park nearby. I don't know if the available, like the bathrooms are available, but I can probably find one.
But do you have parks like with bathrooms there, or?
No, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know if they have like good bathrooms. You know, I've been to these parks by myself.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking about it. It's just making me like nervous and excited.
Well, you don't have. Well, you can be nervous. Obviously, there is a reason to be nervous. I'm very nervous. When you're gonna be with me, I want you to know that I want you to be safe. You know, I'm not gonna do anything to you that you won't want to do. What the? I didn't see what killed me.
One thing we needed to assess was his profile pictures because of how disturbing they were, so we had my decoy go ahead and ask him some questions about it, just so we weren't walking into a blind confrontation with someone who could be very dangerous.
I even like went to the place where I forgot the name of the prison, but like that's where he got shot, and there's like an X on the road.
Oh, the president? Where the president got shot?
Yeah.
Forgot. John F. Kennedy. I forgot.
Yeah, I thought it was like Abraham Lincoln.
No, I was in the theater.
You know a lot about this.
Well, it's a research thing, you know. Like, I watch a lot of documentaries on my free time. I'm pretty boring, you know. You know, people like true crime. It's kind of like that.
After this, he went into graphic detail about his fascination with these people. He seemed to know everything about them and began telling this girl all the disturbing facts about their atrocity. He said he was fascinated by true crime, but his intense enthusiasm deeply concerned us, especially since he set these individuals as his profile pictures almost daily.
Dude, come in here. Look cozy. You get to watch TV. This looks cozy. I'd live here. You got a bathroom too.
I know, it's so small and cute. Are you on fire right now?
Am I?
It looks like it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you on fire? You're like California now. I can't spin that fast.
I don't even know if I'm going to circle. The thing is blocking mine.
It's on the edge.
Yo, high school?
Oh.
I haven't been in this time.
Hold on, listen, you teach me, you're a teacher. I don't even know what to talk about. You're older than me, so...
Okay.
You probably know more.
Okay, class. Today we're going to learn about from equilateral equations.
What?
Equilateral equations. It's basic algebra. So what you do is you have an equation on this side. Let's say 2x plus 13 equals minus 4. Oh, did you die? You sound really cute, by the way. I forgot I already mentioned that like the first time I heard you, but...
Thank you. I like your voice too.
I'm surprised you're still real. I don't know, I'm very nervous about that. That's one of my biggest fears. Yeah, I thought you were like I thought you'd be like a police officer. You know?
Me?
Yes, you. I don't know. Maybe you're trying to get me like undercover.
Why?
Yo, cause what we're gonna do is not good. It's pretty bad, I heard, I think. That's what I've been told.
I'm also like doing it with you, so wouldn't that make me in trouble too?
No, because you're the one, like, the victim, I guess. Technically.
How am I the victim if I'm okay with it?
Because your brain's not fully developed, you know? It's like taking advantage of you, in a sense. Okay, yeah.
I think it's okay. Because it can be our secret. It can be our secret.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm still excited.
Yeah.
Go to sleep now.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You would think after he basically admitted how deeply wrong his intentions were, this whole thing would have ended right here. But unbelievably, he went on to send another graphic message describing exactly what he planned to do with our decoy in real life just shortly after. I had never encountered someone this disturbing in over a year of predator catching, but a plan was set to meet him in real life. He lived in Fresno, California. From what we've heard from other predator catchers, law enforcement there doesn't typically always take this as seriously. So JiDion found another place about an hour outside of Fresno for this meet to go down. He didn't have a car, but we actually had a backup plan. We told him our mom had given us an Uber gift card, and we'd send him one to pick him up so he could meet us at this park. Because of how serious this was, and the fact that I had been talking to this guy for about 2 months now, I had made the decision to fly out there and be there in person. I wanted law enforcement to see firsthand just how dangerous this individual was. And guess what? The day had finally arrived. I flew out early in the morning and landed in Fresno about noon, along with JiDion. We drove to the location, set everything up, the predator was looking good, and all that was left was to book his Uber. We got it. He got in the car, and he was on his way to the location, and he started to pull up. Before we get into this meet, I want to tell you about the most recent Roblox predator JiDion and I just caught. His name is Austin, and he's a 27-year-old who drove 3 hours to meet up with our decoy in real life. This catch had one of the most insane endings I had ever seen. If you want to see that though, right now, along with another predator who crashed his car trying to meet up with me in real life, you can watch these over on schlep.tv, only for just $3.99 a month. There are so many wild videos on there of different arrests I've gotten, and your subscription directly helps fund these operations and push for as many arrests as possible all across the internet. Oh, and also, if you're looking for some dope shirts that don't scream Roblox YouTuber, I've got some pretty cool shirts on there. So if that's something that interests you, go become a member on schlep.tv and join our awesome predator catching community that we're building. Anyways, you know what's next.
Alright, y'all, man. He's literally 3 minutes out. Woo, man. A little nervous for this one, but, you know, we got this, man. We prayed up, man. I know if you guys are watching this, you know, it's already happened, man, but keep us in y'all's prayers. You know, always just keep us in y'all's prayer, man. Just always pray that, you know, we be safe when we're out doing this, because, you know, this isn't a walk in the park, but, you know, it needs to be done, and I'm just praying that we get an arrest today. Alex said that he had some good success out here. Oh, he's 2 minutes out, y'all. Y'all pull over. Yeah, I'm gonna go walk. I might call out to him. Going out across the bridge. Yo, Manuel! Yo, Manuel, man! I don't want you to get in any trouble. Manuel! I don't want to have to tell your parents. I just want to talk. Mayo, man, I don't want to call the cops. I don't want to call the cops. I just want to talk. We're not going to beat you up or nothing, I promise. Man, I just want to talk about this, man. I come in peace, man. I'm good. Hey, man. What's up?
Dude, I'm a dude, come on.
Okay.
Okay, not to cut off this really intense moment, but this directly contradicts what he said in the chat logs. Remember that thing I told you to remember earlier? He said directly that he wasn't one, and he lost it at a young age.
I know what I did.
Man, it's all good, man. Why'd you run from me, though?
Dude, come on, internet. My life is ruined.
Well, here, man, we have to record this for our safety, because I don't know if you have any weapons.
I don't have anything.
It's cool if I pat you down real quick?
I have water, I have my wallet.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, listen, bro, you know, I'm not gonna do nothing to you. Because, bro, if I touch you, man, I'm gonna go to jail, bro. Literally just wanna talk about this. Can we talk? So why are you trying to run from me? If you would've caught me about a month ago, I would've never caught up to you, bro. At the end of the day, man, you know, I can't hold you here. You're free to go. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. A big black dude chasing a Mexican guy, they probably already called the cops. You know who I am, my man? My name's DeMarcus. Okay, you know, we have in this organization, it's called Kids Protect America.
So he was talking to one of our decoy accounts who's pretending to be a 15-year-old girl. She's not a 15-year-old girl.
So he's been sending her pics?
Yes, and we're all calmly talking now underneath the tree. And
okay,
I'd
so
like
you
to.
have him there with you?
Yeah.
And is you say he ran from you at one point, but now he's sitting there calmly with you?
Yes, he's sitting there calmly talking.
All right, we'll go ahead and have an officer meet you out there.
So who are you coming here to meet today?
A girl named Soph.
Okay, and how old did Sophia tell you, man? Bro, listen, I appreciate you being honest with me. I appreciate that, bro. Listen, man, like the people I don't want to talk to and just give this stuff to is the people that just lie, you know? I mean, if you're being truthful, man, that means you're remorseful about this. So, what was supposed to go down today, big dog? Okay.
That was the plan, obviously.
That was the plan? Oh, you know, and this is personal, man. And I want you to know, I'm not a cop. None of us are cops, man, okay? I mean, obviously we're not beating you up or anything, but you've seen stuff like this. So, like, why would you put yourself in a position like this, man?
Honestly, to score, I mean, when a girl offers herself when I don't have any physical contact, it's the most hurtful.
You're a guy, bro. That's the reason why I wanted to talk to you, man, because I just got the vibes that you're lonely, bro.
I used to have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Not really going too well.
What?
She kind of like,
What happened?
Is this really not going to the internet or anything like that?
Just for my safety.
Well, it was like long distance. She went to college.
Okay.
But
okay.
Opposite side of the country.
So did she break up with you? Did you break up with her? Was it mutual?
It's kind of a mutual understanding, like, she's not going to see me.
How long ago was this? So you just turned 21, right?
Yeah, I just turned 21. Yeah.
Okay. So how long ago was this?
So like 2 years ago, 19.
19?
Obviously, I tried looking for more dates, but, you know, I'm not really a sociable guy.
Bro, I mean, me either, bro. Like, you know, I had to work up for this. You've been very honest with me, man. How many kids are you talking to right now?
None at all. None that I like wanted to meet. This is just like the closest one.
How many other kids have you talked to and you've sent stuff to?
Mostly, can I be honest again?
Yeah.
7-year-olds, you know, pushing the line.
Okay, here, you know what? I appreciate you. I understand. I'm a random dude. Like I said, my name's DeMarcus, man. I know you're nervous and stuff, and I appreciate you not being fully honest with me, because that means you're not like a sociopath and you like this stuff. But I'm gonna ask you one more time. How many girls have you been sending inappropriate stuff to that are underage?
4 that were being honest. I'm being honest. I mean, you know my name. You know I live around the county.
Hey man, so let me...
Well, how old were they?
I believe between 15 to 14.
There's other accounts that you've been talking to that are years old. So I'm gonna give you another chance. How old were these girls, other girls you were talking to?
You're not gonna get posted at all?
I'm not, man. I mean, listen, I wouldn't have to. I mean, like, I said I wouldn't have to, man. Like,
man. Honestly, it's been expanding over the years.
Since you've been talking to girls?
Since the breakup?
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't have.
What's the youngest age?
I mean, that's like that's how much they say. At the lowest you can say before, you know, unless you get banned on Discord. If you say anything more lower, you get banned. Obviously, it's TOS.
So no one else said anything under 12?
Under 15, no.
So how long have you been attracted to girls around that age, man? And when I mean how long, I mean since you've been an adult.
Since I've been an adult, probably just 2 years.
2 years?
Since 19, ever since breaking up with my girlfriend, it's like, we were gonna troll the server.
Okay.
You know, this is honestly.
Okay.
We're gonna troll the server, like, what the f, Roblox said. It's funny.
This wasn't just a troll though, because he was constantly messaging and reaching out to people who were writing in these servers, on top of being in like 6 of them.
I mean, you told me you're a virgin, man, so I mean, it's not too surprising that you might be on Roblox.
Yeah, I mean, we found the server.
Okay.
From like YouTube Shorts.
Okay.
People obviously get
So who's we?
No one else. I'm the only one who does this.
So why you said we?
Because mutual friends, like we're gonna.
Oh, okay, so you and your friends, okay.
Yeah, but they don't know any of this.
So, I mean, well, how did we go from trolling to now we're meeting a
Loneliness, and I was just like, hey, girls looking for sexual stuff.
Girls looking for sexual stuff?
You know, some were like 16 to 18, 19. People are.
And what about the younger ages?
I admit fault. I admit fault.
I mean, I know you admit fault, but I'm just saying, like, what about the other ages? You know, you set numbers for those. What about the other ages?
Really, it's just spans mostly. Like, the lowest, but usually my people I talk to are like 15.
So it's a radiant, it's
not like my preference.
So, you know, average mean between and...
Yeah, I mean, the people who populate the server mostly.
Are we on any apps like Signal, Telegram?
I use Telegram for drugs.
Use Telegram for drugs, okay. So on Telegram, we all know, you know, I don't care about drugs, you know. So you brought some with you? I mean, it's California, so who cares?
I just smoke a bit.
Okay. Were you gonna let her smoke? No.
I mean, like, in case she wanted to try, obviously.
I mean, should we let a girl try weed? It's not a very good thing, man.
No, it's just like a... Sounds fucking creepy. It is. But just like to soothe her down, I guess. You know, like, or like something like that. Just like ease the nerves off. I'm really nervous.
I mean, I know. I mean, you were saying you were nervous in the messages. You know, you were like, there's not much that a guy my age has in common with a girl your age.
Okay if I sit down here?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we're chilling. You good, man?
Yeah.
Are your parents' status here? Are they legal or not? I'm not. I promise you, I'm not ICE. I'm not doing anything. But bro, why would you put your parents in a predicament like that, where if you got arrested and they came to come get you, and then they run a background check on them? Oh,
not like I know. Not like I was supposed to be secretive.
It's supposed to be secretive? I mean, bro, it's a girl worth taking the risk of going to jail, being labeled a sex predator, and getting your parents possibly deported? Was that worth the risk?
No, man.
And that's why we're here talking.
It's not worth the risk, but you know, I'm a guy.
Okay.
I can obviously not really cutting it. I haven't been. I'm not handsome. I'm not popular, but I'm fucking.
Bro, you're not a bad looking dude, man. Do you get out the house much anymore?
I only get out the house to fucking smoke in a park.
So how else are you gonna find a girl if you don't get out the house? How else are you gonna find a girl by going on Roblox?
I mean, I've been on Tinder and Bumble and Hinge.
Oh man, I'm not talking about that BS, bro. We gotta get out in the real life world.
Yeah, I know, but most.
That was probably the most you've ever ran in probably the last 3 years, huh?
Hey man, don't call me out.
No, I'm just saying, like, be honest. What's this right here? Is this actually your pizza?
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I you know, you make pretty honest, but like there's no way this is yours. I know they call you burrito, but like this is a burrito right here. That's so, you know, no homo, but you got this, and you trying to find a girl.
Obviously, I wasn't gonna rush. I mean, that's nasty, but
you know how much damage something like that could do to her? Irreversible damage, bro. You know that could have like really messed her up.
Yeah, but I thought it was like the first time be this kind of like the same. I know, obviously, with heightened sensitivity.
But I mean, should a girl be doing any acts like this? Were you looking for a real relationship with her, or was this just a one-time thing?
I mean, she seemed pretty cute.
So you would have cuffed her? Okay, so you would have brought her out places. How would you have told people she is?
I would have brought her out to show to people, obviously.
Oh, okay, so she would have just been like a piece of meat to smash, pretty much. No. Then what would she have been?
A secret.
A secret?
Yeah.
A secret, so a side piece.
Not really a side piece.
I mean, like, that's what a side piece is. Someone you keep a secret on the side.
Obviously, people want to be approved. Obviously, it's not like I could make her.
You know, she told you right away that she was 13. And right when she told you that she's 13, you said, oh, well, I'm okay with it if you're okay with sucking my dick.
Huh.
Why would we say that to a 13-year-old?
I think it came way after that.
This is literally your guy's first messaging. So you can't say, like, oh, you know, I built up to it. Like, you told her right away what you wanted. At least you were honest here.
I probably just while doing it. No, like, I ain't gonna lie. Just like, fuck it.
You sent her a picture of your penis. You said, I'll play down there. Don't. I just want to make sure you're okay with it since it would be your first time and all. You were trying to see if she was okay with it. You said you'll do some light touching.
Yeah, obviously. I wanted to comfort her.
But I don't know how it would be for someone as young as you. It's not like there's experiences people share with our age group. I want to have you on my lap. I want.
Sure it's not gonna be honest. It's mostly just like I understand.
But I need you to hear this.
I know. It's like I'm kind of light flashing before my eyes here.
Well, I mean, why is your life flashing before your eyes?
I got caught, and obviously I could go to jail for this.
I mean, you're lucky we're not caught.
Are you? I mean, like, I know, like, the undercover cops don't have to say that they're caught.
I'm not a. I mean, do you think I'm a cop?
Could be working with, like, an organization that works with cops.
Nope. I'm from Houston, bro. You see what happens when you run?
Can you, like, not say anything?
Yeah, I think people probably got scared when you saw me. Yeah, we'll just say we're just talking, okay?
Can you put the camera away?
I mean, not with a cop here. Hell no. Nah. You see what they be doing to black people? Hey, how you doing, officers?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good, good. We're just having a conversation. That's all.
I got you. You guys call us out here?
So, Manuel, you're not gonna talk to 13-year-old girls anymore, right? Is this your last time? Are you gonna do it again, or is this your last time doing it? Are you not gonna, I'm just saying, you're not gonna talk to 13-year-old girls anymore, right? You're not gonna come to meet the 13-year-old girls? You're not gonna send pictures of your anymore? You let a 13-year-old girl Uber here, and you came to try to have with her? You're not gonna do that ever again, you promise? Can you look him in your eyes and tell him, I promise I'll never do this again?
I promise I'll never do this again.
Okay.
You have your ID with you?
At home?
Huh?
Left it at home.
You don't have your ID with you at all?
So this is the Manuel Coronado. Coronado. He came here to meet what he thought was a 13-year-old girl.
You gotta go to jail for this.
Yeah, it is an offense to do so, yeah. Especially sending explicit messages like that, yeah.
Please, man. I know. Is there some sort of, I don't want to go to jail, some rehabilitation program, anything at all?
Not that I can provide to you.
Jeez, man.
Last week, medic, Charles Coachman, Robert Coachman, Nora.
You sure it's not been us?
But right now you are detained, so based on me being a police officer, you are not free to leave based on the facts that we have and stuff like that. Okay? Go ahead and take a seat for me right here, please.
We're gonna send this video to all your friends.
Come on, please, dude, come on. No.
Want me to tell the cops to leave? Say, I like 13-year-old girls.
You really get them to leave?
Never tried. Nah, I'm just playing. Don't say anything. All right, y'all. We are here in Hanford, California. We got Manuel Coronado. He's 21 years old, came from the Roblox app, came here to meet what he thought was a little girl for sex. Also brought him with him, wanted her to try it out as well. He's currently being arrested. A huge shout out to Slept for this one. Yeah, y'all, we'll keep you guys updated, but he is currently being arrested.
What you're looking at is Manuel's mugshot. He was arrested and booked at Kings County Jail on felony charges for online solicitation, and he's currently being held on a $25,000 bond. A court will ultimately decide whether he is found guilty or innocent. Now, what was Roblox's response to all this? We gave them the same evidence we gave to the police. Hundreds of files, but despite the seriousness of this situation and a felony charge, Roblox did nothing. Even after Manuel's mugshot went posted, we went public with what happened, his account remained still on the platform. It wasn't until I went on the news that his Roblox account was finally terminated. Around this time, I got in touch with someone who had a direct line into Roblox. I sent them the full cases privately, and I strongly believe that contact is what led to the termination. Here's why. A week after Manuel was banned, Roblox support decided to reach out to my original ticket. They asked me to resend information I had already provided, like what games we were playing with them. When I did, they just responded with a generic block user email. I don't even think they knew that he was banned. The problem is bans like this shouldn't require special connections or public pressure at all. Everyone should have access to effective moderation, especially when it involves someone getting charged with a felony. But I don't even think Roblox support is real. I recently reported a credible threat on people's lives. So serious, I had to make an FBI tip about this, involving a user tied to a game where the FBI actually arrested someone that same week for planning something in it. Roblox closed the ticket without banning this person. And this is his account. He is still on Roblox. How does a multi-billion-dollar company with hundreds of millions of users still operate a support system that fails to act on felony arrests or life-threatening situations? It is so negligent. And I'm gonna show you why. See this town about 2 hours away from where we just caught this guy? This is the city of Elk Grove, and a 27-year-old Roblox player calls this town home. One day, this 27-year-old found themselves playing a Roblox game known as Mic Up, and met someone like Sophie. Unlike Sophie though, this wasn't a decoy. He drove halfway across the state of California, picked this girl up, and then drove back to his house. He is now facing multiple felony charges. Sophie to me isn't just a decoy. I view it as a representation of what can happen when there's not a decoy. It gives us a peek into the horrifying world of mental damage and psychological torture that can be caused by monsters just like Manuel. Every time I make these videos, victims of these people always contact me. It breaks my heart. I send them to the right outlets, but I always think I'm too late. This video is probably gonna have some too. He admitted it wasn't his first time. It's depressing. It's sad, and there's a lot of people to blame for this. And as sad as this may be, I don't think there's a lot we can do other than just sit here and wait for the ride to end. But there is one very important thing you and I can both do. Let your friends, let your family, let your little cousins know. Everybody needs to know the dangers that these platforms are actively hosting. If you got a politician in your family, maybe show them this video. The word of mouth can really get a lot of things done. Thank you to EDP Watch and JiDion for making this video possible. More catches are on the way.